YouTube's gonna knock me out for playing my classical music. And yeah, I listen to classical music. I've been listening to classical music a lot lately. In the last 3 months, that's besides meditation music and besides Landrell, the artist Landrell, classical music probably the music I listen to the most. Now, I didn't realize how relaxing classical music is. Like peaceful, keeps me calm, keeps me not wanting to hurt myself or anybody else. Especially when I'm driving. Classical music is really good when you're driving, you know. I realized that. Shout out, Monster got a new flavor. I got a love-hate relationship with Monster because I love Monster, even though I know it's not good for you. But I love Monster, and I love the white one. That's usually my I think that's the Zero Ultra. I don't know, but anyway, they came out with this new one, the red one. This is Ultra Paradise. It's good, man. I like it. Oh, another energy drink in here. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship period with energy drinks because I really like energy drinks. And I know they're not always good for you. But I also got this one I showed you before, I think. Rise. I like Rise. They're pretty good. They only sell these in Manhattan. They don't sell these around here. Here in I live in the Bronx. They don't sell these in the Bronx. So usually when I'm over in Manhattan, I buy one of these. And yeah, that's I'm doing alternate side today because that's what we gotta do, right? Here in New York City. I gotta get myself a scale. I have a scale somewhere in my home, but we stashed it somewhere and we can't remember where we stashed it at. So I went the whole summer without weighing myself, and then before the summer started, I weighed 179, and I finally weighed myself like, I believe a week ago, and I came in at 170. But that was with all my clothes on, my sneakers, so I believe I'm under 170 pounds, but I gotta get the scale back. I gotta find my scale, but my scale has it's connected to an app, so the app actually tells you like your body fat percentage, how much muscle mass you have, all that good stuff. So the scale's somewhere in the house. I just gotta find it. But I'm definitely under 107 pounds, and it's the lightest I've been in over 20 years. I think the last time I weighed 169, I was like 21 years old, and that was the last time that I ever had. Not the last time that I worked out a lot or was working out hard. I worked out hard in my early 20s. I worked out really hard, and then I fell off. Then I started working again in my, I want to say late 20s, early 30s. I started again working out, like running. I had joined Planet Fitness back. This is back Planet Fitness first started back in. We're talking like 2003, 2004, 2005. I was like, do the math. It's 2024, 20 years ago, right? So I was, like 27, 28. And I was running, but I was running a lot more back then because I was running a lot more back then because back then I was doing 3 miles 5 days a week. Because I was doing 5 running workouts a week. Every time I was working out 5 days a week, and my workout was mad simple. It was do 3 miles and then 10 rounds of dips and 10 rounds of pull-ups. I did that workout for like a year, and that workout, I went from 230 pounds, 235 pounds maybe, to like a buck 85 in like probably like 2-3 months. I had stopped drinking for a little while there, and ironically, right, every time I stop drinking, I'm dedicated to working out, which is funny. And now right? So then, anyways, yeah. So we weighing 169 right now. It's pretty good for me, man. That's light, and I've been able to keep it off. It's been I've been under 200 pounds now for at the very least more than a year. it's definitely been more than a year that I've been under 200 pounds. So I would say that I'm about more going on 2 years now under 200 pounds. So that's good. For me. As many of you do know or don't know, if you're new to my page, my channel, it's called the Ravenous Existence. Ravenous Existence. I feel like sometimes people have trouble saying those two words, ravenous and existence together. I'm not sure why. In my bio, it pretty much explains, you know, I stopped drinking 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years. This December 8th is my anniversary, my dry date. In the process, I've given up the bottle. I found my purpose, which my purpose is to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be, while spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And doing that, I lost over 100 pounds. I'm a boxing fitness trainer. Let me clarify that. I teach fitness boxing boxing for fitness, boxing to help get in shape. Become a yoga instructor. Started my own business. Became an author. And I'm still sober. Well, I know a lot of people here go back and forth what sober is. I smoke marijuana, so I smoke bud. A lot of people out here are like, oh, you're smoking mud. You're not technically, you're not sober. So I'm dry. I'll say that. For all the semantic people out there, I say that I'm dry. I'm dry going on about to be 3 years. I actually made 34 months the other day. Dry, no alcohol, 34 months. And for me, that's the longest I've ever gone without drinking since I've been 14 years old, which is crazy. Right? I started drinking when I was like, first time I had beer, I was like 7 or 8 or 6, something like that. You know when you had a family party and they tell you to throw away the beer and you give it to the little kid and he throws it away? I was definitely the kid that would drink the backwash to know what beer tastes like, And I remember thinking that I ain't always like what beer tasted like, but I did like, I still kept doing it. Anyways, then I probably started drinking like around 14, Everybody else drinking 40s, St. Ives, the fact that I grew up drinking St. Ives is wild. So I forget about that. Old English, pink champagne, remember them things? The big bottles of pink champagne. Then I was drinking pina coladas, and I was like 15, 16. The liquor store would let me buy wine coolers. Even though they have the ID. Even though I didn't have ID, rather, they would let me buy wine coolers. And what else? And then I started working at a liquor store. And then I really got a crash course into drinking because I started learning about alcohol, like different brands and different types. This, that, and the third, yada yada yada, and then around the same time that I started drinking a lot, I also started cutting myself, burning myself. I had a deep fascination with the scene in Rambo, where they torture him, Rambo, and they torture him by burning his scars over, like basically taking the hot blade and heating it up and putting it over the scars he already had. For some reason, I was fascinated by that. I thought that Rambo was super tough because he took that like a champ, Stupid, meathead, boyhood, tough guy crap that you think is what makes a tough guy. Meanwhile, you don't realize as a kid that's just a movie. I was like 7 when I saw that, 8 when I got really caught up in that. I used to cut myself, I used to burn myself. I got some scars still, but I covered them up most of them up with tattoos. But they're visible, they're there. And you can see them if I point them out on my arm and stuff like that. Around the time that I started cutting myself, I was already drinking. By the time I was 17, I was drinking like tequila, margaritas. 18, 19, I was drinking 100 proof vodka, Smirnoff, all that stuff. You know, like the hard liquor. You know, Hennessy. Back then, the big thing was freaking. What was that joint? Alizé, and mixing that. Remember Alizé, and mixing that with different alcohols like Alizé and Smirnoff, or Alizé and Hennessy, or Alizé and Hypnotic, or Alizé and Alizé with everything basically. Um, so my drinking was always pretty bad, even though I was able to maintain, keep a job, all that good stuff. I got married, had kids, became a Christian, tried to stop drinking, understood that drinking was, finally started understanding drinking is not good for you, that drinking is bad. But, you go according to what the world says, and you're like, well, everybody drinks a little bit. You just gotta know how to handle it, right? So busy with life, never really stopped drinking, just kept, you know, doing what everybody else does. You don't drink during the week, you just drink on the weekend, and you try not to get too trash, but you know, drinking ruins my integrity every time. Like, I would like to say every time, but I mean, not every time. I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't have some good times drinking, because I'd be lying if I said that. I definitely had good times drinking, but the bad times far outweigh the good times. Like, it's not even close. Far outweighs the good times, right? Um, am I still on? Still on, 12 minutes. And the hell was I saying? Oh, the drinking. So in my 20s, I didn't drink that much. I drank when I went on party, even though like I had some bad episodes, like bad scenes, bad nights in my for sure in my 20s drinking. And definitely my late teens for sure, but definitely in my 20s I had some bad nights, right? But like everybody just roll with the punches. You don't think that the drink is the issue, why your marriage is failing, why your health is failing, right? Anyways, flash forward to my 30s. Now I'm divorced, right? Me and my first wife got divorced. Drinking was definitely led a huge was a huge factor in that divorce for sure. And one thing they don't talk about women too much is that when you fail in a relationship, that doesn't just go away, man. I feel like women are the only people that talk about that. Failed relationships, when you first of failures, stay with you regardless, whatever you fail at in life, whatever it is. At least for me, anyways. But definitely, failed relationships have stuck with me, man. And sometimes they've stuck with me for the better. Like I learned from them. Hopefully, at least I'm trying to, anyways, right? But sometimes you just what sticks with you is the sadness of the relationships failing, man. And it's just sad. Anyways, as a divorced man, I now had no real boundaries when it came to drinking. So I was definitely drinking a lot more, partying a lot more. Again, I was a newly single divorcee, so I was out there back again, mingling and I'm single and ready to mingle, all that good stuff. So I spent the better part of I would say my 30s, just partying, And I fell in love, got remarried, still married now, praise Jesus. And it was within this marriage that I realized that I have a horrible, horrible, horrible problem, man. I'm addicted to alcohol and I'm addicted to hardcore narcotics. Like, and it's another thing that I've always experimented with drugs, but in my mid to late 30s, I really took it up a notch with taking pills, perks, Xanax, ecstasy, Adderalls, antidepressants. I forgot the other name. I can't even pronounce the names of some of the antidepressants. I still take antidepressants now, but I still take them all the time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I forgot the name of it. I know it starts with an E, and it's a dumb long name. I don't take it all the time, but I do take it sometimes. And I feel like I need it. Like I haven't taken it in weeks. Um, and yeah, man, I had a real horrible, horrible, horrible trip. Oh, that was the thing I was popping. I was popping tabs a lot. I got really into popping LSD a lot, and I had a horrible trip, man. While also drinking like I think like 3 or 4 bottles of tequila and popping like 6, 7 tabs, something like that. I don't know. All I know is like that trip was bad, and that hangover that I got after that was my last hangover that I ever had. Praise Jesus, because I literally thought I was gonna die. Like that day, I was like, yeah, if I make it through this, I ain't drinking no more. And I haven't drank since, man. Cause I mean, besides all the people that I've hurt in my life, besides all the people that I don't want to hurt anymore, right? I don't want to hurt my wife. I don't want to hurt my children. I don't want to hurt people around me. And that was a big proponent of why I stopped drinking because me drinking, I was hurting people, right? But a big, huge reason why I stopped drinking is because, man, that last hangover, man, I thought I was gonna die. And then flash forward a year after that, after a year after I stopped drinking, I had ended up didn't have a near death experience, which I ended up passing stones at home like 3 times without no medication. Because the first 2 times it happened, I didn't know what was happening to me, and then it happened one more time, and I'm like 99.9% sure that the stones that I developed was from my drug use and alcohol use during that last 2 years. Because I was really like popping a lot of pills and drinking. And if you know, stones happen because you accumulate calcium deposits in your body, and the only way you can get it out is through surgery or through peeing it out through your urethra. And yeah, I did it the natural way, and it hurts a lot. It's Dike, they say it's the male equivalent of giving birth. I don't think so. I seen a woman give birth, and I seriously think that's way more painful than passing stones. But I do think, I do know from passing the stones that I did feel like I was probably like, the first time it happened, I might have been like, had I had to go through that pain without any, you know, put it this way, I wouldn't have made it through the night. I think I made it like it was already like a couple of hours that I was in excruciating pain, and then I don't know, like I don't know if I could have held on anymore, like another hour maybe, I don't know, or if I just would have passed out from the pain, because that's what I really thought was gonna happen. Like my wife was about to call the ambulance for me. I kept telling her, don't call the ambulance because they're not gonna do anything to me. They're not gonna be able to do anything for me. I mean, I need somebody to come in here and give me a shot straight into that area that's gonna numb me, and I don't think that's the way it works. And then like how, you know, I don't know if anybody knows about Pastor Stone, but it's like no way. Basically, you're naked because you gotta hold yourself. You gotta hold yourself so that you're not in excruciating pain. And in my mind, I'm like, I can't even get a coat on. It was the winter time. Like, I can't even get a coat on to go outside to get into an ambulance. So, anyways, long story short, I had a couple of near-death experiences, man, that made me see life in a different way. So I really be out here, really be preaching, man. Not preaching, but I'm really out here trying to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. Really trying to tell y'all that Jesus is a real thing, because love isn't lies, man. I'm not lying anymore about my beliefs. And yeah, I made 34 months sober from alcohol, October 8th, 2024. That was a couple of days ago. Well, uh, I don't. I'm very militant with alcohol. I don't think alcohol has any good benefits to it. I don't. I believe we've been led to believe a lot of false traditions and ideologies, basically myths about alcohol that have been programmed and made us to believe that to be a real man is to be a drunk, to be able to have a good stiff drink and still kick ass and still be a millionaire and still have a six-pack. And I'm here to tell you it's a lie from the devil, man. Most people who have those things do not drink. The six-pack, $1 million. Yeah, I'm not saying that all people don't, but most people who have them things don't drink. And they definitely don't drink the way the world tells you to drink. That like every, como can dice, for every little thing you do, you deserve a beer, you deserve a night out, you deserve a happy hour. It's not true, man. What you deserve is a sound mind, a clean body, a healthy liver. That's what you deserve. You know what you deserve? To remember what you did last night. That's what you deserve. To remember that you didn't hurt anybody when you went to the party yesterday. You didn't offend anybody. And if you did, you remember offending them. Um, to not wake up hungover, you deserve that, man. To not wake up hungover, feeling like crap every Monday, like damn, I gotta go to work again, feeling like this. Why? Crazy, man. Hey, this is literally all response and comments, man. Y'all, there's a lot of weirdos in this world, man. Let me tell you. A lot of freaking weirdos in this world, man. And one thing, y'all get fed that y'all want. I don't care. The internet gave voices to people, to voices, to a lot of people that should not have a voice, man. Like, if you're a coward in real life, you shouldn't be typing nothing on nobody's computer, bro. Not in an email, not in a text message. Because if you can't say that, just say whatever you're saying to somebody's face. Don't type it, man. Don't type it. And that's the world I grew up in, you know? Like, you couldn't just say whatever you wanted to people. And there not be ramifications. This is why people are like so brave nowadays, because y'all got, how Drake said it, man, y'all got fingers, bro, to be typing all these hard opinions and saying all these mean things about people, but you won't say that stuff to their face. So it's kind of funny, man, because you won't say it to their face, man. You know, you won't say it to their face. But you know, that's y'all, man. That's y'all goofy and weirdos. And I say y'all because I definitely don't do that. If I write a comment, best believe I said it to the person's face. Or best believe I'm ready to say it to the person's face. Because 9 times out of 10, I don't even bother saying anything negative online or comment any negative stuff, because it's a waste of time. If somebody posts something or says something that I don't like, I just keep scrolling, man. Ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep, yo. This guy, the street sheep was coming through now, genius. Like, where are you going? Yeah, because I'm not moving, yo. Got the whole block here, and they don't want to come behind me like I gotta move. Yeah, okay. See, and this is the part where I feel like I'm a good two-shoes, right? Because it's only 9, but the street shoot will pass, right? So I always get confused when I see people go back upstairs and it's not 10 o'clock yet. But I guess they're just like, he passed, we ain't gonna get a ticket. I guess at that point, I don't know. Anyways, so going on, about to make 3 years sober from alcohol. And it's October 10th, 2024. I'm pro-Trump, in case anybody cares. I'm definitely voting for Trump, because y'all Democrats done messed up. Y'all done messed up America, bro. Way to go, Democrats. Y'all done messed up America. Y'all idiotic ways, yo. And my political party is anarchy, right? I'm an anarchist. So I don't believe in any of the government systems that we have in place. I don't believe in any of the political parties that we have in place. I think they're all false. They're all made to do the same thing, which is distract us from things that really matter. All right? An anarchist believes that men and women can govern themselves properly if given the right chance to do that. But as far as the system working the way it's supposed to, perfectly, how it's perfectly designed to work. The ultra rich control us, and that's the way it's supposed to work, and it's working. Right? But I will say this: that me being an American, I'm a Puerto Rican American. I'm born and raised in New York City. I'm born and raised in the South Bronx. I will say this: that in the last 4 years, Biden administration really, really did a horrible job, because New York City sucks right now, yo. Like, overall, New York City is not a better place to live than it was 4 years ago, man. So I don't know how it is in the rest of the world. From what I know, the rest of the country is the same, like, as far as I can see. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just feel like with the migrant situation, with the migrant situation, the United States, the current administration did a horrible job with the migrant situation, man. And then coming off post pandemic, we needed, we didn't need, them opening up the borders. That wasn't smart, man. But everything is done for political gain. Everything's done for a reason. They wanted those votes. They wanted whatever the heck they wanted. They wanted, I don't know. I just know I've kicked a lot of migrants off my block that are straight degenerates, and y'all could be mad all y'all want. These guys, the guys that I've kicked off my block, the migrants that I've come into contact with, are not people that are here to do good in America. They're here to do bad. They're here, they drunk all the time, they're on drugs all the time, they always being loud, disrespectful, trying to get something for free, dirty, peeing, throwing garbage everywhere. I'm here dealing with it, so I don't feel bad talking about it. It's the truth. And on top of everything else, they must have told him a whole bunch. They must have really given him a bunch of, battery in the back about what rights they got here and all this stuff. Cause they came here super entitled too, and I had to remind them, you are just another person living in New York City in the South Bronx like me, and ain't nobody here entitled to nothing. Trust me, I tell you that. So yeah, there's always that. I will say this: if you came here to America to do good, to do better for yourself, your family, if you were running away from something, hey man, I get it, more power to you. God bless you. I wish you the best. But if you came here just because they let you out of jail in whatever country you was from over there, and you come here to be an asshole and to be robbing and stealing, yeah, you're a prick, and go back where you came from. Don't fucking stay here, bro. So you're not welcome here. Yeah, I don't care how y'all feel about that. That's life, man. If you come here to do the right thing, we welcome you. If you come here to freaking cause chaos, stay in your country and cause chaos, man. Because let me tell you something, other countries ain't so welcoming of us. You can believe that. They're not so welcoming of Americans and foreigners like we are here with this BS of we're a melting pot crap. A melting pot ended a long time ago, bro. We need to get back to everybody stick to their own and worry about your own and help your own. And with that being said, be active, be grateful, and express that gratefulness through physical movement.